Single player selected.
And welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Last we left off, we acquired ourselves a beautiful little ship. I think it was owned by somebody called Hawthorne.
We smashed them.
But it's Wolf's now. So without further ado, I think we need some kind of battery or something for it.
Going shopping in town, Pug.
We're heading to Edgewater, people, so pack your sandwich and drink. We're going for a trek. In quite a beautiful little planet.
You know what, Pug? Just looking through the first video.
Yeah.
You haven't put on your shiny new armor that you looted.
Oh, good point, Chip Pants. We do need the old armor. Armor management. So this gives us armor 4 in armor, 4.
All right, so you get your pick here. Which one?
And this one's free.
Are they all masks?
No, these are
Oh, those are shirts.
shirts and masks. So
Oh, okay.
I'll go with the yellow.
Yeah, Pugman plays.
How do I quit?
Inspect, compare,
Oh, maybe just drag and drop. There we go.
simples.
Oh, that looks pretty good. Now, I don't want to really mention it, but I think that's the armor of the guy that somebody accidentally shot.
Somebody did. We don't know who.
It's going to be like JFK all over again. Who shot him? Oh, we look like a Tuscan.
Oh, and you've got the weapon for it
Caveman plus wolf plus Tuscan. Can we get any more badass?
too. Raise it above your head and go. Looking good, Pug.
Do you know they just played that and they put it in reverse and played it forward and put it in reverse on the first Star Wars?
Is that all they did?
Yeah.
Well, you're ready to negotiate some shopping items here, I think.
Yeah, we've not used this weapon before. It's beefy.
Got no vehicles, Pug. We can use our legs like suckers.
Whoa. Shit pants.
What'd you see? Oh, they look like us.
I think there's 2 of them. What is that goon doing? You don't say, mate.
Now you don't have to kill him, Pug. You just
He's a
smell
goon,
loose,
Chip
don't
Pants. I'm going to scuttle his legs. Who wants scuttling? I will scuttle your legs.
you? Oh, he's got a weapon, Pug. New shotgun. Break it in.
Alright, never tried this before. Boom!
Oh, he's got buddies in the back. I think they're going for help. Go get him, Pug. Witnesses. Oh, no, he's not going for help.
Hold on. Well, it takes a long time to reload this gun.
That's a shotgun?
Aye.
Huh.
Whoa.
Came
Where
back
did he
from the
come
dead.
from? Bloody hell. Scum everywhere on this planet. It's okay, we're here to clean it up though.
One marauder at a time.
What's that? A small percentage of weapons and armour. I can't even read what it's saying. That's your job, Chip Pants.
Is that my job? Bit cartridge. I can make that bit out.
I'm just looting all kinds of junk.
See, I think the problem is, Pug, you're taking main roads. You should be, like, climbing up through the rocks.
No. Oh, I like the ship flying in the distance.
Oh, Edgewater.
Oh, look at this place.
I bet this place has a great casino. Go take a look for that. Oh, Pugman, don't immediately kill this guy. Maybe you should try talking to him.
Where'd you come from?
Hello?
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I know, we saw. My pod crashed there in the hills.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Captain Caveman.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Oh, we just
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reid Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Well, we're a caveman. I'll do what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Oh. He wants you to be their muscle, Pug.
Like a tax collector. I don't know if that's down my alley. You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves?
That's gotta be the worst of the worst.
Why can't you collect these fees?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, fine. I'll collect your fees.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Should be taking notes, Pug.
Yeah, you should be.
I need a pen. I need a pen.
It's alright, it'll store in their journal.
Oh, okay.
Everything good?
Good.
Alright. Well, I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, I guess we got a side quest.
But look to the left and right of this. This is a graveyard.
Yep.
What the fuzz is killing these people?
Let's find out.
Beats working at the cannery.
Alright. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Edgewater. Doesn't it look fun? I don't know about you, friends, but I'm getting excited. What's in here? Oh, looks like loot's for me.
A hunter kit.
Still there. Spade, why not? Thank you. Shovels.
I ask you, Pug, what are you gonna do with all those steel shovels?
You never know when you might need a steel shovel or two. Oh, they're building coffins here or something. Pet pills.
Pet pills.
Terminal. Let's have a look at the messages. Let's invite you, renew your subscription. Looks like junk. Whatever. God, there's a lot of loot in here. Okay. What's this? Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Ministers Clark's gift to you. Selection for early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon.
Is that the only way people can get a retirement around here? Is by the lottery?
Doesn't sound good, does it?
No.
Sounds pretty grim. Anyway, let's check out Old Edgewater.
And I'm not going out by letting somebody pay for it, Pug. I'm gonna have a shootout the old West style on these streets.
You're not going to do anything. You're going to behave yourself, shit pants. Always check the back alleys first, people.
Oh, nice.
Anything good?
Mushrooms. This looks like a good place to set up business. Maybe if we end up selling something later, that'd be our shop area.
Let's check out this house. Oh, we can't. What about here?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh, I didn't even see you.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, look at this place.
I don't know if it's infested or if those are pets.
Oh, it looks like it's crawling with critters, shit pants.
I'm going to say pets.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Oh, she doesn't feel well?
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Oh, that's not true. I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Well, I have got some training. I could take a look at you.
Yeah, that's nice, Pug.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
This place doesn't sound nice, doesn't it, Pants?
What more trouble can she get in if she's already ill?
Let's ask her. What kind of trouble?
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you?
Physiker.
People will talk. Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's it. I hate Spacer's choice.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you feel sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
We need to get her some noodle soup and some orange juice.
Alright, we'll leave her be. If we find some noodle soup, Chip Pants, we'll give it to her.
Okay.
Let's have a look around anyway.
Let these little guys around here keep her company. Here you go.
I hope they're not spreading infections.
No. They're entertainment.
Nobody's going to miss this stuff, are they?
I hope you're not stealing their medicine.
Well, I can't guarantee that, Chip Pants. This person's sleeping, he won't need the heavy ammo.
There you go.
What's going on?
Oh, trouble, Pug.
I heard screaming.
Oh.
What?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Who's she aiming at?
She's disturbing my looting.
Is it because you stole from her? Is she pointing at you?
No, it's not me.
Woo!
She's killing the little things, I think.
No, can't be. Stop her.
Bloody hell. That's nasty. Anyway, back to looting. Right. Oh, he doesn't look good.
You're not gonna loot her, are you? A mechanical sentry.
That's a no prison time to collect a fine bounty.
Would you keep it down out there? I'm trying to loot here.
I think there's something at your feet, Pug. Right there. There
Oh.
you go.
Good find, Chip Pants. It's somebody's tablets.
What do you think you're doing?
Ooh.
Oh, was it her tablets? I was just leaving.
Do what you want, I guess.
Okay.
All right,
Fair
didn't
enough.
mind. Ooh. Wait till she's looking the other direction. Go, 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 go.
I can't. In the pocket. Oh, my reputation has decreased.
Aww.
Well,
I'm stealing from sick people.
as a caveman, I'm not too bothered, to be honest.
Oh, this is the barbershop. We're gonna find one of our people in here, Pug.
Oh, that's true. Hello?
Cavemen's don't like barbershops.
Conrad.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Sounds like he's out of Gattaca. Do your haircuts usually come with free lectures? Actually, I'm going to do Intimidate, because I'm going to get points for that.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
I'd
You
say it
will
does.
also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
What are you going on about?
That's nothing about repairing the ship.
I've got some questions for you.
Go ahead.
You seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
What is he talking about?
He's basically saying, you mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
What will you care? You'll be dead.
Yeah, that's true. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Why don't we know what he's good for?
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
It's like Captain Caveman's going to have to sort all their problems out.
Ooh.
Do you think I can still behind his back? Well, that's empty anyway.
He really doesn't have anything.
What's in there? You don't mind if I go in, do you?
Oh, Pug.
This fridge is empty. Is it low to steal from a dead body?
He's not using it.
Yeah, that's true. You make a valid point, Chippants.
Oh, and he was a scientist, too.
What is that? Yeah.
Didn't even make it out.
Letters from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene has a full set of gold teeth, hair limbs passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows, Phyllis.
I think Phyllis was one of the people also, wasn't she?
Oh, was she? Yeah, I think so. Well, he can sell the teeth then, can't he?
Sell us your teeth.
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene?
I do.
How?
Well, I just was in the other room reading about it.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Are you sure they were gold or just not yellow?
Bundy yellow.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Why not? It's either that or nothing.
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright, one down, Chip Pants.
Nice. That was handled well.
Thank you. I didn't even bash his brains out or scuttle his legs.
Didn't have to bring back thumbs.
Alright, let's move on. I'm starting to feel home at this town, people. Look at the size of these planets.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Now, I think we had some people also around a cannery.
Oh, this looks like a bar.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said
Alright,
we
anybody
make her
drinking
quota.
this?
Hey, I saw that.
What do you think you're doing?
Huh? Oh, Chip Pants.
You can't even bribe. You can't do nothing.
Oh, dearie me. It's scuttling time,
I'm
people.
gonna put you down.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
You're gonna just over a beer. All of this.
Oh, this town. I just took a little sip. That's all I took.
A music box.
Well, I may as well take everything now. Stupid town. He wants the big guns.
Look at all these customers you're rounding up for the gravesite.
Look at that. Oh. No, I don't want to kill anybody. I don't have to.
Just about 3 or 4 people so far.
Oh.
Oh, they've called in reinforcements.
Right. I
Can
don't
you
think we're
leg
going
it,
to be
Pug? Is there-
popular around this town.
Is there a back door?
Plus his arm. Can I pick it up and hit people with it?
There's something in it. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, bloody hell.
You know what I don't
It's
mind?
not my day.
It says your Spacer's Choice reputation is decreasing. That Spacer's Choice are jerks. That's alright with me.
I don't want any problems. God, they've got a lot of junk up here.
Your health's about halfway.
Alright, I'll have a little suck of my gas. Good as gold.
Coward! There they are!
Coward, are you serious? I will take out this whole town if I have to. bugger.
He was trying to do a hand-to-hand.
Ugh. It's not Caveman's day today.
Was it
Ooga
worth?
Booga.
Was it worth the bottle, Pug?
No, it really wasn't. Keep your bottle. But I'm still going to go into the back. Hope you don't mind. And pinch all your gear.
Does he? That's fine. Look. No problems there. It's a nice feature, though.
What,
Just-
stealing?
Ruining your
I
reputation
bet you'd
for
love
stealing.
this, Chip Pants, because you got real sticky hands. Huh?
Huh?
They better nail stuff down if you're coming in here, Chip Pants. I like the music, it's all westerny.
So it looks like the OK Corral
Oh,
downstairs.
I guess this is their bathroom. Look at the toilet. Bit of a mess.
Nobody's gonna sit on that.
No, not even a caveman. You don't want a caveman sitting on the toilet, because that's the last time you'll be able to use it. Alright.
Oh, nice.
I'm just picking up every bit of random junk.
It's pretty shocking how much there is of loot around
I
here.
reckon it's just junk and I'm just going to sell it later. Oh, heavy ammo. That's not junk though, people. Let me go around with my pistol out. I could pop a few off from here.
Maybe you shouldn't, Pug, until they ask for it. You fancy talking to any of those people downstairs? Or are you just gonna steal from them?
Let's see. Anybody worth talking to? Because most of them are just standard.
You read the latest report?
Only
Like
the part that said
residents.
we ain't making our quotas.
If only the Devons hadn't abandoned.
I like how they just let me go in the back and everything.
They trust people in this town. Ooh, you can pick the lock.
I need some mag picks for that.
Ooh, we'll remember that and we'll come back.
Nah.
I knew. I could read your mind, Pug.
There's a lot of eyeballs on me. I was licking my lips over that jug. Right, where did we come from?
Nope, to the left. We came from the left back there, so you're good.
Oh,
Right, we're looking
even the
for-
light buzzes.
We're looking for a cannery. Oh, we got a waypoint too over there.
So now, hello?
Yes,
So
Mr.
we got a
Thompson.
witness in here is
I'm
what we
fine,
got.
Mr. Thompson. Never been
Abernathy.
healthier.
He's one of our folk.
What's he doing? Will he mind if I...
Yes, he will.
Oh, I'm snaky, Chip Pants. I'm quick and I'm snaky. What's he got in his fridge?
Frozen dinner.
Thank you. I might
Still
need
in
that
his
later.
only dinner.
And his drugs. And his energy cells. Oh, we are a rich caveman.
Honestly.
Gotta be quick. Come on. Oh, I've already got that one.
Yeah.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Send
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Isn't this the guy that he said that was a bit weird or would be trouble?
Or you're gonna have to do a little bit more persuading or something.
Take it easy. Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be.
It might be.
It depends on who's asking.
Chip Pants and a Pugman.
Captain Caveman. Silas sent me. You owe him money. Actually, yeah.
So Silas can afford a hired thug, but I still gotta pay him a burial tax. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
We know too.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit sorry for him, Japan.
Hold on, Pug. This whole
seems like
town is a
tough
graveyard.
life. I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
Oh, I gotta give him a hug now.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
You can go work at the cannery, Pug.
Well, we got his fee, so let's see how we can help. Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful
You probably would
stuff.
have looted it.
Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't... I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Oh, we know what to do with them.
Okay. What can you tell me about them?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why can't you buy medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Don't like this company. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Alright, I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
Shall we do it?
Oh, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Anything that
You
takes
oblige
down the
me with your
corpse.
haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Oh, the poor sod. Anything I should know about this community centre?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You'll take an awful risk trusting me.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to.
That's why we're
Reid would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Alright, we'll leave him be.
It's a world, Pug, that these people live in, that a punishment is to be written up.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
I hope you're not butting
Abernathy
in.
is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
So?
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me for my troubles. Can you match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Ooh. I'll have a think about that.
That's all I can ask of you.
Okay, well, if we get these drugs, at least now we've got a little bidding war going on. Pants, that's good business, isn't it?
No, Pug, but I thought we were going to be doing some good there, and it's
We are
taking a
doing
turn.
good. What are you talking about?
You're starting
Look
to
at this. Look at this face. You telling me he's not doing good? He is. Where is the journal? Okay, so we just need Ludwig and Phyllis.
Yes.
And this one, retrieve cache of medicine. Where is the medicine?
At the community center.
At the community centre.
It's
Okay.
guarded by marauders, so we'll keep an eye out for that.
I wonder how far that is. I'm going to highlight it, maybe it will come up. Is it just down here?
Take a peek. Ooh.
I see a guard to the right.
Oh, this is a cannery. I think there was one person here that we need to speak with.
Okay, let's take a peek. Well, nobody's using it. It's going to be Pugman's.
In my head, I'm just picturing you looking left and right, and then putting it in your pocket.
Oh, look at this. Taste the freedom. Vending machines offer items to purchase, mostly from one company.
Huh.
Okay, so we can buy weapons. I think we can sell our junk as well.
That'd be good, because I'm sure we're going to have to get our machine part for our ship at some
But we
point.
need the ability to sell to vending machines. Hack skill, I think, needs to get to 20.
Okay.
I'm not going to buy anything yet.
It's got some charm, this game.
Well, let's head up. Ooh. That's relaxing. Elevator music. The caveman's going to be tilting his head left and right like this.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got.
That's Mr. Thompson.
I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reid? I was told I should talk to you. Actually, you must be the town boss.
I'm Reid Thompson, outpost administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
That's
Uniforms? What are you talking about?
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Puh.
He's not wearing them.
Let's skip the small talk. I've got a ship in need of a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
People are.
I'm getting a bigger picture of this.
Yeah. What a surprise. I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is Struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewood, so I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
I like her already.
These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
So he seems to think that they need unity to survive, Chip Hands.
Got my own thoughts on that.
Alright, I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
I actually like the sound of her.
Me too, yeah.
Sure, I could use the company.
She's got a kind
Great.
face.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's get going. Companions.
Companions.
You've gained a companion. Hello.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright, let's head out. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't loot in this room. Well, he's got a nice office, though.
You're not going to make it out with your kneecaps, Pug, if you do, it looks like.
Well, there's some mould going on the wall there. That doesn't look so pleasant.
You could do these workers a favor right now and pop that guy in the head.
Well, we need a key card to unlock that. Alright, let's just get in the lift.
What do you make of the story so far, Pug?
Well,
you're playing it cool. Like, I'd be like, what are you, blah, blah, blah. But you're not showing them your hand.
As long as I'm getting loot, I'm happy.
You don't care who's running the show, do you, Pug?
Mister, can we talk?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Let's have a little chat
Can we
with
chat?
Parvati.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Figures. Reid didn't really exactly strike me as a most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
A good
It's
corporate
just,
man.
He doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Where would I find it?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Okay, we'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Your dad was a wise man.
Does this stop Pugman from looting? I don't think so.
Yeah, but he doesn't hurt anybody, Chip Pants. If they don't know it's gone, they don't miss it. Right. So, let's have a look. We need to deliver Reid's message to Adelaide.
That's right.
And her deserters.
That's out of town, though. That'll be at another
Okay.
section.
We're going to visit the vicar.
And he should be on the east side of town. There's other people to speak with to see if we're going to collect money for their graves.
Yeah, but we don't know where they are, do we?
I think one guy should be around the cannery here, they said.
Oh. Maybe we'll bump into him.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the threats, friend. I'm going.
He's just having his break.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Oh, nonsense. Oh, that's to the botanical lab. I guess that's the exit. The exit out of this city. Let's just have a hunt around the city, and well, this looks like a church.
The cleanest place, is it? Looks clean.
Look at this. Okay, let's go in. Clean your feet.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It's too clean.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Are you sure about that? Oh. Ah. This is the guy.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
We've got a bet for tossball. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reid asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
Well, you're
You
here,
wanted
aren't
to
you?
speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Oh, she sounds nervous. Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Mm-hmm.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So, what do you advise?
Yeah, which side are you on, Vicar?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Even though that may be saving more people, it's not, they won't be happy here, is my thinking.
They left to begin with because they weren't happy.
So it's the better of two evils?
The third one sounds like a nice impartial response. Not tipping your hand again.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, The collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
He wants us to steal a book. A vicar.
Oh, all very fascinating, I'm sure, but I've got to be going. I mean, we're doing a lot of missions here.
We're just collecting up missions, Pug.
Yeah. I don't really like him, to be honest.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean?
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Alright, let's get back to it. Actually,
I have a regular service at noon on Wednesdays, if you're interested.
I'm not.
I'd say no to that.
What were you saying about this book?
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I may as well grab as many missions as I can and just ignore the ones I don't.
It might curry you some favor.
Why would a vicar be after a banned book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Gonna keep it for yourself, aren't you?
Man, have we heard all this before.
It seems the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Maybe I'll get your book and sell it to someone else.
I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer.
You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I'll look out for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, well, at least we got the option.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's move on.
Well, so far, she's the only person I like in this game.
Yeah, I agreed.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Yeah, Mary.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess?
Yeah.
You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
It's like Maury.
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
She's talking.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
They don't want you listening in.
The temptation to pull the trigger, chip hands.
I would have done it on the vicar.
Come on, you know he's got some good loot under his little altar.
Are you looking for a shotgun, aren't you? One that spins on a bolt.
Should try. Okay, excuse me, cut in front, thank you. Alright, let's find any more people in this town if we can.
And then you're looking for Phyllis. She's
4
somewhere around here.
She works as a supervisor in the Edgewater cannery. Alright, this is the cannery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're looking to see if she's cool.
Yeah, I'm
Do
like...
you mind me taking this?
She's going to tag along. She's going to have to be a bit of a dirty toe rag. We are going to be like Robin Hood, chip hands. We steal from the rich. We take a little bit for ourselves and then we give to the poor.
I'm glad you've established that, Pug, because I was kind of wondering which way you'd be going here.
I'm undecided. I need to speak to the other side and see what they're all about. They could be worse, chip hands. You never know.
Be worse toe rags than us.
than this city. Well, this looks disgusting.
See,
That is disgusting. Ugh.
a sprat. They should be saltunas. But
Yeah, they're using sprats instead, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Basically like... Oh, there's Phyllis.
Phyllis!
Hello, Phyllis. Been looking for you for a long, long time.
Don't shoot
You
her.
the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Oh, you're going to like what I've got to say, Phyllis. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Now, gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Cough it up.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reid I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, I know. They say chip hands. They misfire all the time. That's how I shot that other bloke.
Sure, Pug.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Huh? I thought you said you were a closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That's messed up.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Vandalism.
So somebody could run about with a gun and pistol in their mouth, saying, I'm going to shoot myself, I'm going to shoot myself, and whoever he blows his head out near is going to pay for his grave.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it works.
What are they going to do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Can't you just throw the bodies outside the town? There's loads of land out there. This Eugene guy sounds like he was more trouble than he's worth.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, well, this is a horrible little town and its rules. But we have leveled up, so that's all good.
10
Alright.
points, Pug.
Let's slap some in melee. Couple in there.
Definitely want some stealth, right? For hacking and lockpicking.
Yes, let's get that up there.
Ooh.
There we go. Let's get some.
Oh,
I'm
we're out.
all out. That's fine. Let's apply that.
No points available
Okay.
there.
Okay,
Oh.
so there's only one more left on the list.
And he was at a landing pad or something. There you go, to the top.
Ludwig. He's stationed as a guard at the landing pad southeast of Edgewater. Let's head there. So we'll get this final person and we'll move on to getting the power generator. Southeast.
For a landing pad, right?
Can I equip her as well? Let's have a look. Oh, that's it.
Oh yeah, get her a weapon and everything.
Okay,
Exactly.
so she's got a pistol.
It's got a good DPS.
Oh, 120, and that does shock damage.
Oh, and it's a hammer. Okay.
I think shocks are good against machines. Yeah, so she's going to keep that stuff. What about armor?
I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
No, she's already got better stuff than me, Chip Pants. I should be looting her. Can give her a mask. Okay, I've got actually in the options you can have the masks not shown so you can see her face.
Oh, good. I'd rather not see that. That's good.
Makes it a bit more personal.
Good touch. Oh, lots of little blow puffs.
Blow puffs. Gonna set my hay fever off, Chip Pants. You don't want to see a caveman sneezing all over the place. This has got to be it. Looks like a landing pad. Yeah,
there
landing
we
pad.
go. Nice one, Pug.
So he's a
When
guard
I was
around
little,
here.
we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Ooh, was he in that
Now they
building
only
right
come
there?
but once a month.
Oh,
I love
Ludwig.
the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Excuse me. What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
You must mean YouTubers fees Google. Yeah, you gotta watch out for them mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying.
That's right.
We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I think he's robophobic. Chip Pants. Oh god. Silas sent me. You owe some for your gravesite, please.
Come on.
Yeah, let's change the topic of conversation.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Alright, shall I lie, Chip Pants?
This guy...
Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Excellent. I'm going to let him be.
You don't want to join his resistance, Pug.
I kind of like robots, Chip Pants. But I will loot his little shack.
He's making up things, Pug, because I think he's talking about those people that left. He's seen them as mechanics, and he's being all robophobic.
You think so?
Uh-huh, I think so.
Oh, we can take a little nap.
Oh, you can sleep off your ales.
Oh, workbench. We've seen that before. Criminal activities.
Easy.
Oh, is he looking at you? He's watching you.
Gone.
That's the ticket.
That was a big stash too.
Mm.
Alright, we're done in here.
Didn't that scare you when you looked over and you saw him looking at you?
A little bit. Oh, it's beautiful. The sky is beautiful. Look at that,
It's gorgeous.
Friends. What's this thing?
We're living in such a crap hole.
Terminal. Need captain's identification cartridge. So I'm going to explore, friends. Okay, well let's drop these fees off to the grave digger.
Or you could just keep it.
Now he's going to give us something though, so...
Alright. There's a general store.
Have we been in here? We haven't, have we?
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
What's she been up to?
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier.
Sure.
Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
I don't think we're going to get any truth out of him.
Well, he thinks he's being listened to, poor guy.
That blister on my arse is prettier than Edgewater.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
What are you selling?
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. Used to negotiate prices when buying and selling.
Get your Ferengi ears on, Pug.
So how much money we got? 174. I could do some mag picks.
How much are they?
$16.
That's not bad.
I can only get one. Okay. Oh, so I could use the mag pick for this thing. Let's do it.
Great work.
Hey,
Huh?
what do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Oh crap,
Just
we
keep your
lost 2
fingers
mag
to your own
picks.
self, okay?
Do you think I can still go in? Oh, it's tempting.
Look at her looking at it too.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned so early, I wanted to ask you about.
You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
Yeah. Seems to be a story there.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Did you steal from it or something? Was it candy?
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know.
We've
So
all used
I
that excuse
did my
before.
thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
I'm just gonna laugh.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages.
Oh.
Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
I like you, Barvey. We're gonna get along just fine. Okay, so
we want to return all of our fees.
Yep. 2 whole cans of Saltuna.
Yep. Okay, this is it.
Well done. Let's collect our reward. I'm rubbing my fists together.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Oh.
Something I can do for you?
Alright. About those fees.
You run into any trouble?
Not at all.
All done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Oh, don't rat out Abernathy.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Oh.
So we got 300 bits, I think, did we?
No, 360 XP. We need something else.
No, I think we got 300 bits as well.
I want more.
Alright, I want something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Okay, and 150.
Okay. I'll live with that.
I won't tell him about Abernathy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Got some questions. You heard any news about the Hope? That's the ship we were on.
That's right.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Has everybody forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Let's change this.
Something I can do for you?
I'll see you around. Okay, friends, I think we're going to leave it there for now.
We got an extra little bit of reward there, Pug.
Bigger than that, we've got a partner in crime. I quite like her.
Yeah, she's nice. She's real sweet.
On the next video, friends, I think we're going to head to... where is it? Oh, we're going to deliver Reid's message.
Yes.
And maybe do the side quest of the medicine
that right
cache.
there. Agreed. But ultimately, I think you're right. I think we're going to head over to that other separated colony and see what's going on over there.
Alright, friends, until then, you guys have a good evening. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Save and quit.